All right, guys, part 22. This will be the last one before we finally made it. We've made it. So this will be the last one before the reveal, so to speak. So he's tracking my whereabouts. Things that I thought were normal until they weren't. We had cameras in the house, cameras outside of the house, tracker in the car. Cars knew what if it gets stolen. Oh, makes sense. Cameras in the house because the dogs are alone all day and we're all, after COVID, this is the first time they're going to be alone all day with no one being there, right? Who doesn't have a Ring doorbell camera, right? So, except he's the only one who has access to those things. I take the cameras down from inside the house in June and he goes ballistic. He's threatening me. He's so angry. He's threatening me because I've taken down the cameras. And I said, you're leaving. I don't want cameras inside my home. You're leaving. And he threatens me all day that day. And I was like, I'll give them to you. I'm not taking them from you. But they're not going back up in my house because he was using them to spy on me. Ring doorbell, same thing. He would text me, like when I had guests, he would text me and my mom would be like, how does he know? Can he hear us? Tracker in the car. Over the summer, he would be like, oh, why are you going to Dayton? My girlfriend lived in Dayton and I went to see her a couple of times. Why are you in Dayton? Why are you tracking the car? Why? Why are you spending 3 nights a week on Main Street in Portland? Who are you seeing? Like, what are you doing over there with your boyfriend? What are you doing? Why are you tracking me? You have absolutely no reason to be doing that. But he does shady shit. So he, I was doing whatever I wanted to and he knew that. But every accusation is a confession. He's like, oh, let's see what kind of shady stuff Rachel's doing. Or he just, there's a fly in here. He just wanted to spy on me. So I have my boss at the time take the tracker out. I couldn't find it. Pitches a fit about that. You're not going to be spying on me. I'm over it. So one night, it's 10:45. I had just gotten home from work 30 minutes earlier. One of the boys needed to be picked up from work at 11. He walks in at like 10:50. It's 2 minutes up the road. I say, hey, can you please go pick him up? My head is about to explode. Like, I just got home. He still has his shoes on. He can turn around and walk right out. And he would have, if he was still pretending to care about us, he would have in a second. He was like, no, I'm not. So I get real mad. And I start yelling. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, oh, I forgot. Like, the only thing you care about is whoever you're texting at the moment. Like, you're putting more effort into that you don't want to make sure that your kid has a ride home. Like, are you serious? He says something. I go up the stairs. He said something when I got about halfway up. I don't remember. Like, oh, that's what I thought. You better not. Something, right? Some type of, like, vague threat. So I come down 2 stairs. This man charges me like a bull. And we start fighting. Rolling down the stairs, we start fighting. My window was open. Downstairs. One of our neighbors back there hears everything. We're actually fighting, right? He's no longer even pretending that he's not the type of guy that would pull a pew-pew on his wife or clock her. So, I remember saying, I had this moment when he was above me, and I said, if you don't get off of me, I'm going to you. And I meant it. I absolutely meant it in that moment, and I think he knew that I meant it as well. The hatred that I felt for him in that moment was beyond. So he gets off of me, and I say, "You really put your hands on me? Like, you seriously?" In my face, seconds after it happens. No, I didn't. I didn't put my hands on you. Our neighbor was like, "I saw that. I saw all of that. I saw you put your hands on her. I'm calling the cops." He starts screaming out my window, "Call the cops, you bitch." Right? Like, just on and on and on. Which is humiliating. He should have went to jail that night. I should have sent him to jail that night. It's one of my biggest regrets that I did not send him to jail that night. When he pitched a fit about the cameras in the house, he was like, "They're for my safety because you're crazy. You have pulled that thing on me 3 times. And now you have teleported across the house to attack me." So we start with, this is what starts. "You've been a bad spouse. You've been abusive to me. You've been, you. I'm afraid for my safety." Then leave. Leave. You have money for a hotel until further notice, until you get a place. You've got money for an apartment. Stay in the car. Like, you're one guy. Go figure it out, right? You have money. You have the money. You can leave. He wouldn't leave. He absolutely refused to leave. I can't tell you how many times over the span of 8 months I said, "Get the out of my house." I can't tell you how many times I said that to him. So I will never not regret sending his bitch ass directly to jail that night. But again, all I was thinking about was how, I didn't want things to be even worse for the boys. But the longer that I did that, and the longer he stayed, it enabled him to spend months and get the time and the documents and all the things that he needed to get this home through Habitat by lying, by fraud, and using my boys to do it. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure that was the last thing that happened, us getting into a physical fight. And he also said, "If the cops show up, I'm the one with a bloody nose. So, like, you're not bleeding, I am. So you'll go to jail." And at the time, like, not only do you know that you attacked me, you provoked this and you know it, but you're for real saying that I'm going to go to jail for defending myself against you. At the time, I was 118 pounds. I was so thin. And he's a foot taller than me. Like, you attacked me and you think I'm not going to defend myself? Like, be serious. But anyway, to my face, he was like, "I didn't put my hands on you," seconds after it happened. That's how much he was manipulating and gaslighting me at the end. But a couple days after this happened, this incident, that's when I was given a gift on a silver platter. I mentioned that I had spoken to professionals who look into shady people. Yeah. So that was about to happen. So that will be tomorrow.